So hi guys, welcome back again to our channel. Today's match is between the Lucknow Super Giants and the Delhi Capitals at the Ekana Stadium in Lucknow. Both these teams are on 10 points now, and whoever wins this match will go to 12 points and will join Gujarat Titans in a safe place to qualify for the playoffs. So it is a very important match in a way to ensure, in a way to see which team goes into that safe zone with 12 points, we can say. And both these teams have faced against each other earlier in Visakhapatnam, in which Lucknow Super Giants were actually winning that match, but then Ashutosh Sharma's heroics helped Delhi Capitals win that match. Even Ashutosh Sharma and Vipraj NIgam, both of
Hmm.
them finished with the bat. First match of Delhi Capitals of this season, they won, and now again they are playing against each other at the Ekana Stadium in Lucknow. So before we discuss about this match, there is another shocking thing which has happened in the world of cricket, where West Indies women have failed to qualify for the Women's ODI World Cup, which will be happening later this year. Yet another shocking disqualification from the West Indies. They have not been able to participate in the ODI World Cup of 2023, the Men's ODI World Cup. They didn't qualify for that World Cup. They didn't qualify for the Champions Trophy, which just happened in February and March this year. And now they have not qualified for the Women's ODI World Cup in 2025. So, what is clearly wrong with West Indies cricket? Why are they not able to even qualify for ICC tournaments now consistently?
Yeah, so very bad thing is happening if you see as a cricket as a whole. And again, we have already talked that there are only three big teams which are there actually: India, Australia, and let's say New Zealand.
Yeah,
Or maybe you get South Africa also into that list. But again, otherwise, it's looking that there are talks going on that cricket should encroach into different small countries, but we are seeing that it's actually a bit shrinking now. No doubt there are different leagues going on, but at the world level, if you see the competitiveness, it's really very so much gap is there between these big three and the other teams. And now the West Indies, which was once the powerhouse of cricket, which was like once what you can say the masters of cricket, are like struggling this way. And not only in international level, if you see the form of West Indian players, even in the IPL, it's
yeah.
not too great.
No,
Obviously,
but
there have been
Nicholas Pooran is also West Indian.
Pooran,
He is
yeah.
doing well. Yeah,
I'm telling that yeah, Pooran is doing well. Okay, Rutherford, but otherwise, if you see, firstly, there are not so many signings from the West Indians. I don't see any bowler of West Indian getting a place in this IPL team. There is, I guess,
Romario Shepherd.
Mario Shepherd is there, but he's not getting a chance. So yeah, West Indian cricket is struggling a bit, and that's all because of, I guess, maybe the economy is shrinking, or maybe they have some money issues because their players are playing in different leagues. But when it comes to play as a team, they are struggling,
Sunil
and
Narayan is a
despite
West Indian bowler. He's always, but he's not playing for his country actually. They're all prioritizing leagues over their own country. Players like
hmm,
Sunil Narayan, even Karen Pollard and all. I have not seen him play that much for West Indies actually in his career.
yeah, definitely. So uh, obviously, things like even ICC should come into this plan. They should chalk out a plan for these small nations which are struggling, like financially.
But the
Even
West
BCCI.
Indies is not a small nation in any way. They are former champions
No, no, I'm talking about
in the
the
70s and 80s.
financial.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the financial conditions. Like obviously Narayan and Russell and all these are not playing. That's because of the money which they are getting here, and the money which they are getting due to West Indian cricket is too less. So maybe the ICC needs to pump a bit of money there, or maybe even the Caribbean Premier League, which is going on. I don't see is that too competitive, or I actually haven't followed that, but still,
yeah, that is
these.
also that is a good league only. But many people from here, I don't know whether they are following that league. I watch that league.
Hmm. Yeah, but again, if you see the performance of West Indian cricket is not looking really very good.
Yeah, as I said,
Leave apart.
as I said, they have not qualified for the 2023 Men's World Cup. They have not qualified for the Champions Trophy. Now they have not qualified for the Women's ODI World Cup, which will be happening later this year.
And we are talking about ODI and T20 format. Let's also keep in mind there is a test format. And when was the last time, other than that win of West Indian team in Australia? But if you see the overall test performance of West Indies, it's like they haven't qualified for the WTC final even once, I guess. And
Yeah,
even in the table, they are in the bottom half only. They perform well in bits and pieces. They will win one match or maybe then. But again, that's now not how it is. So maybe they need to look into this and may work for the West
yeah.
Indian cricket.
Actually, we don't need to talk about the. I mean, many people know about the downfall of West Indies cricket, but it's such a disappointing thing. No, a team like West Indies was doing so well in the 70s and 80s. They were ruling international cricket. India had to India were the underdogs in the 1983 World Cup final, and then they managed to beat the mighty West Indies. Then and now look where West Indies is now. They're not
Yeah,
even anywhere close to that level now. They're not even qualifying for World Cups, and that is not a
definitely.
good sign actually. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, we
And
can
if you
make
see
a hell.
how West Indies
Hmm.
missed out on the qualification, 5 runs were needed, and
Uh,
that 5 runs they should have scored by a 4 and a 6 to qualify. And Stephanie Taylor hit a 6 straight away. West Indies
no,
won
she
the
was
match with run rate. Yeah.
She was unfortunate, really unfortunate. She must have tried for four, but it was a very interesting and emotional scene that a batter hitting a boundary and all dressing room was like, oh God, oh my God, what she has done. Like
Yeah.
they couldn't rejoice the fact that a six was hit. So yes,
They have won
but
the match.
but
They couldn't celebrate the win. They have won the match.
obviously, but this it's not only about this match. They have not played really very well. Otherwise, the situation could have been much better. They needed to chase this target in 10.1 over, I guess. But
Yeah,
if they chased in 11 overs, then they needed to do that by maximizing their runs by hitting a six.
yeah,
But this situation should never come here. West Indian cricket in T20 also, if you see, they have been playing really very good. But these things are
yeah.
like
You know,
really heartbreaking.
if you see
Cricket match.
early on in the qualifiers, West Indies have lost to Scotland. I don't know why you should lose to Scotland. If you're such a good team, win against Scotland. They've lost to Scotland, woman, and then they've won against Ireland. They lost to Pakistan. Yeah, those two
Yeah,
losses.
so.
Okay, losing to Pakistan also I can agree, but why losing to Scotland?
Hmm. Definitely. Chalo, we can make a hell entire video on this uh,
Yeah,
like the condition of cricket in the nations which are not in these big three. So we can do that. But let's come to our
yeah. Today's match we can.
IPL today's match
Yeah.
because today like KL Rahul is returning back to Ikana first time after he was sacked as a captain of LSG and even LSG did retain it. So
Mm.
Rahul has a lot of brownie points to gather today, and it will be a
Yeah.
very good scene at dressing room to see how Goenka reacts or how they both of them meet. But again, both the teams are in contention, so a very important match. Whosoever wins the team gets to 12 point. Obviously, LSG has played a match extra, but still, if they can reach to a 12 point even in 8 or 9 matches, then it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because yeah,
Whoever wins today is going to go to that safe zone, you can say. GT are
safe zone
already in
of
12
12.
points. Winner of today's match
Uh,
will also go to 10, 12 points.
yeah, but if because DC have played only 7 matches and LSG has played 8 matches, so obviously that's only DC has a LSG has a match extra with them.
No,
So
DC has a match extra. Yeah.
yeah, matlab they have LSG have played an extra match.
Yeah.
So it's a bit more important for LSG to win. Like DC can manage with the loss also, because they will still be in the contention of top two. Because now we can say that GTDC are right now in the contention of not only top four but in the contention of top two.
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe DC would like to grab this opportunity because let's talk about LSG because the form of Rishabh Pant, what happened to him? Firstly,
Yeah. Only one
even I said
score.
that,
Only one score
and
against Chennai Super
that
Kings.
was very sluggish inning, yeah, very sluggish inning that were. Okay, we can say that yeah, he scored that 50, but again that inning was sluggish. And even in the last match, if you see Rajasthan Royals, which are not in their prime form, they dragged them till the super over.
No, no, not super over. Last over 9 was
Sorry,
required.
last
Avesh
over.
Khan.
Last
Avesh
over.
Khan
Yeah,
bowled
last
well.
over. Huh. They dragged the match till last over. So if you see DC are looking good on papers, but again, LSG can bounce back because Mitchell Marsh is now available. Pooran, he has not fired from so like it is appearing that he has not fired from so many matches. Like the way we
Yeah,
were
yeah.
used to his batting, and it's
Marsh
looking
and
like I guess
also Pooran also.
yeah, Pooran, Marsh, and then MArkaram is in the good form. And Rishabh Pant's form is a bit concerning now, so he could try to bat lower down the order because we also discussed that David Miller is being underused right now.
Yeah.
He's not
Miller
getting
is.
enough balls to play,
I think
so maybe he can.
Miller after Pooran, Miller should come. After Pooran,
Ah,
Miller.
definitely.
No, or they are
Ah,
having Ayush Badoni also.
no, so
Miller. Mm.
Badoni is coming after Rishabh Pant. So anyhow, you can swap Rishabh Pant and David Miller. Rishabh Pant can come down the order. He can play that slog hitting whatever he wants. Because even after Rishabh Pant, they have option of Abdul Samad who can come and finish the
Yeah.
game like
Yeah,
bring in the
that is
finishing.
the advantage that LSG are having actually. They are Ayush Badoni has been very underrated. Seriously, he has played
Hmm.
all those. Yes, he's played all those 40s and 50s. Last match he scored a crucial half century. We didn't discuss about that. In Jaipur he scored a half century, 50 of 34 balls he scored, and that was a very
Hmm.
important half century in the context of that match. So he is also
Yeah,
silently contributing for LSG. Ayush Badoni, and then finishing, they are having Abdul Samad. So this is the advantage that LSG are having down. Shardul Thakur can also bat for them.
hmm. But do you see any like issues in the bowling of LSG? No matter they are bowling very good, Avesh Khan bowled well, but sometimes if you remember that match against CSK, their bowling was looking a bit exposed, like Shardul Thakur, and or maybe it was because of the captaincy.
Yeah, it was
Uh,
no. In that match, they didn't complete the quota of Bishnoi, and there was no Prince Yadav. No, they had brought in Prince Yadav for the previous match. He only bowled, so they didn't use Shardul Thakur in the death overs. If you see against Rajasthan Royals, they used Prince Yadav and Avesh Khan in the last 4 overs. They didn't use Shardul Thakur. Whereas against CSK, Shardul Thakur was used. So I think now they decided that okay, maybe Shardul Thakur is going for runs, so we don't need to give him, we'll finish him in the first itself. Like with the new ball, we'll give him 3 overs. In the end, we can use Prince Yadav and Avesh Khan. I think that is a better planning. Or will Mayank
Definitely.
Yadav be fit today? That is my question now.
Yeah, Mayank Yadav, it was told that he has joined the squad and like he's practicing with them, but I don't know whether he's match fit or not. Let me check any news on Mayank Yadav. It's,
If
so
my
it is there that he's fit and management will take a decision on him whether he will be part of 11 or not. But if he is fit, he should be in the team. He gives that extra
Yeah,
pace option,
if Mayank
the
Yadav
extra.
comes, means replace Prince Yadav. Prince Yadav, Mayank Yadav. So swap. I think
Yeah, definitely.
they both are brothers, no? Prince Yadav and Mayank Yadav. I don't
No, no,
know.
no. They are not brothers. They are not brothers. They're like it's a kind of a Yadav belt here in the UP in Kanpur, Lucknow. They have so many Yadavs here. So
Hmm.
it's just like that. No, I'm asking that 3 overs for Shardul Thakur in the power play. Is it right or should they go with 2 overs in the power play and then two middle overs with him? And they can bring in Digvesh Rathi in the power play itself. 2 overs
Yeah,
for Digvesh Rathi.
maybe 2 overs in the middle they can give, but in the slog overs, just like what Mumbai Indians are doing to Deepak Chahar, you cannot expose Shardul Thakur also in the slog overs because we saw what he did against CSK. So
Hmm.
finish 3 overs of him. In the death overs, if now if Mayank Yadav comes in, then Mayank Yadav and Avesh Khan will bowl the end overs. I think LSG are getting sorted out now. Now their bowling is getting sorted.
And even with those injury things which happened in the LSG squad, they performed really very well. If you see their standing right now, they are still like standing firmly at I guess number fifth position.
Yeah,
So
definitely. Like,
yeah,
yeah, but you are saying that they had the injured bowlers, but now all the injured bowlers have come back. Now, Avesh
uh,
Khan was injured,
yeah,
Akash Deep was injured, Mayank Yadav was injured. All three have come now from injury. They have recovered from injury and they have come back. So I think they are back to their original squad now. LSG if Mayank Yadav comes back.
Huh. Definitely, definitely.
Only Mohsin Khan was ruled out from the tournament. Instead of him, they brought Shardul Thakur as the replacement. So yeah, everything is sorted for LSG.
Definitely. And also talking, if we talk about DC, they are looking in great touch. And with the inclusion of Karun Nair now, so wow. And if Faf is fit, I guess he comes directly in place of Jake Fraser McGurk.
No, Fraser McGurk didn't play last match.
Acha, haan, he wasn't the part of that.
Donovan Ferreira played. Donovan Ferreira played down the order. So maybe instead of Donovan Ferreira, you'll bring in Faf du Plessis if he's fit, or is he even fit now? I don't know. No, in Crickbus they are saying Faf du Plessis is unlikely to be back for this encounter, so he won't play today. So Donovan Ferreira, I
So
think.
same team will you keep, or do you like to see Jake Fraser McGurk again?
No, no.
But again, yeah,
But I
the
think
pitch is
like KL Rahul and Karun Nair should open the batting. Abhishek Porrell should come one down. Why can't they do that?
maybe like they want to save KL Rahul. Uh, that's why, like, the lower he bats, he brings more stability to the middle order. But again, you can open with KL Rahul again. Yes, the power play game will suit his batting style if he tries to, if he gets those gaps. But again, KL Rahul is in like very good form. Even Karun Nair, wow, yeah. What to talk about
Yeah.
Karun Nair?
No, he scored
After so
89.
much,
Previous match he scored 31. Yeah, in Ahmedabad.
after so much of depression, so no chances for him. He just came and performed really very well. He took no time, even if you see he wasn't part of playing 11 in the starting matches, and we were
Yeah,
discussing that he should be there.
yeah,
And by God's grace, those injuries happened, and somehow he sneaked in to the
yeah.
side, and
Faf,
he
injury it happened to Faf. Otherwise, they would have continued
ah,
with the same team.
oh, and they were winning also, and we were saying that till the time they start losing, they'll not bring Karun Nair. But again, yes, that injury was really very lucky for him.
Yeah,
So maybe he was unlucky someday, but now it is looking that he's really lucky, and he's proving. He has scored two good scores for DC now, and
yeah.
it's very
Yeah,
good.
definitely. It's a
So
very, very good sign actually. And this is exactly what KKR should also do. They should give chance to Manish Pandey. They are having Manish
Hmm.
Pandey. They're not even giving chance to him. CSK, till they lost 6 matches, they are not giving chances to Ayush Matre or Sheikh Rashid and all those things. Really, I don't understand what these teams are thinking. Like, only if they lose like this, they are almost out of the tournament. Now they are giving chance to everyone. Why can't you give the
Yeah,
chance when you still have chance to qualify? Why don't you give the, then
def-
change the team?
definitely, definitely. Like, what's the point of bringing a player like if you see Raghuvanshi at number 9? That's too late a decision you are making. What anyone can do when already the ship is sunk. So
No, not
what can you
only,
do?
I'm not talking about Raghu. Yeah, that is also another decision which they make.
No,
But I'm talking about playing 11 selection. Hmm.
I'm just trying to say that no teams are realizing the facts very late. Even if it is just a match, or if you see with the perspective of the entire season, they are realizing things very late. So that's what affecting the performance
Yeah,
of their
now
team.
if you see CSK and KKR are almost out of the tournament. Now they are giving
Hmm,
chances to the new people and new people are performing. Now just
hmm.
imagine what if they had given chance to these players before losing all these matches. Like in their third match or fourth match, if they had given chance to those players, how beneficial it would have been. I don't know why they
Definitely,
are
but
doing this.
no logic for these decisions. Can you tell me why Raghuvanshi is batting at 9, or maybe why Bishnoi didn't bowl his last over that day when the game was against CSK, or maybe why CSK fans are rejoicing Rituraj injury? Is there any logical answer to these questions? So this year's IPL is actually a kind of so many illogical things are happening, and we can make
Yeah,
an entire video of that.
yeah, yeah.
Some absurdities of IPL, or absurd decisions which have been taken.
No, they are wasting half of the tournament. Now their chances are almost gone. Now they are realizing, okay, we should give chance to these players. We Manish Pandey, we should give chance. Sheikh Rashid, Ayush Matre, we need to give chance to them. Devalt Brevis, they are bringing. But what is the use now? You have lost 6 matches. You are out of the tournament almost. One more loss, CSK is out. Officially itself, they will be out if they lose one more game. KKR, they
they
lose
can
two more matches, they are gone. Yeah.
now CSK can repeat what RCB did.
You still
That is
believe?
exactly the same situation.
Yes, you still believe that one. Okay.
And no. And now CSK fans will realize what kind of performance did RCB has done in the last year's IPL. When they, from the same situation, they lost 6 matches out of 7 games, and
And
then they
six out of
qualified
eight.
for the
6 out of 8
six
there.
out of 2, and then they qualified for the playoffs. So maybe if you can do, then you have all right to say that yes, we are playing well, we are better than RCB. But if you don't have rights, so just they should keep their mouth shut. Like the way, if you remember how they were saying that have they won their IPL, the way they are celebrating. So maybe they are
Yeah, yeah.
getting the taste of their own medicine now.
No, but even for that to happen, the top teams, one of those teams or even two of those teams should start fumbling. No, if they are going to keep winning, it's going to be really tough. No, who do you think will fumble from the top four now? Current top four you are seeing. Who do you think can really fumble from this position?
See, DT and DC are like they have qualified. So the only fumble which can happen is from maybe Punjab or maybe RCB. But I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening because RCB are somewhat looking a very different team when they are playing in away tour, and maybe they can if they win 2 matches. They are facing Rajasthan. CSK is still come to play in Chinnaswamy,
SRH
so
is
maybe
there
they can.
in Chinnaswamy. SRH
SRH
there.
is there. And obviously they'll not lose all the 7 games of home. They'll win. Definitely they'll win three,
And
maybe two
if they
matches.
win and they qualify, they're not going to play the playoffs in Chinnaswamy. So that is a good sign for RCB.
Hmm.
Considering that they're away from home, they're playing well. Playoffs will be away
Uh,
from home only for them. So all they need to do is
yeah.
qualify.
Yeah. So, chalo, let's quickly talk also about our predictions and fantasy team. So, with which team
Uh,
are you going?
I'm going with Lucknow Super Giants today.
Oh, wait. Chalo, let's choose
You are
your
going with
fantasy. I'll go with DC.
Delhi Capitals. Okay. Yeah, because Lucknow Super Giants, like they are never giving up actually. Like even
Hmm.
having limited resources, the way they are maximizing their resources is just absolutely phenomenal. Actually, this doesn't LSG don't look like a best team, but they are playing like the best team. Yeah. What are you saying?
Yeah. I was saying that there will be a very fantastic matchup today, Kuldeep Yadav versus Nicholas Pooran, but I doubt whether he'll bowl that left arm against left hand batter or not. But he should bowl, yeah.
No,
Kuldeep
but
against
Kuldeep Yadav is bowling leg spin. No, left arm leg spin, which will turn away
left
from
arm left.
the.
Yeah, so maybe he gets the chance. But even if imagine a bowler like Kuldeep Yadav is that left arm traditional spinner bringing ball in, so maybe he can.
Yeah, and
Still, then he should go like it.
actually another matchup they are saying like Dushmanta Chamira versus Nicholas Pooran. Like maybe DC should consider bringing in Dushmanta Chamira because he has dismissed Nicholas Pooran 3 times in 4 innings.
Oh
When
wow!
did this happen? In T20
Hey,
internationals.
maybe they are when they were playing a bilateral series, I guess that happened.
So
But
will
again, if
they?
you bring in Dushman, I don't see that change happening here. I again see that they still have DC have so many good bowlers and
No, because down the order, Donovan Ferreira is playing. Instead of him, can they bring in Dushmanta Chamira, or will they still continue with
maybe,
Donovan Ferreira?
maybe they can try if stats are suggesting like that, if data is suggesting like that, they can try. But just for a one player, if you are bringing doing this kind of change, it shows that what reputation is Nicholas Pooran carrying, how deep is he inside the head of DC's management. So it will be a good, smart move, but it's not always that he can take the wickets. And they need to look at the current form of Chamira. Like, it's not that
Yeah,
you can just bring
yeah,
in.
that's also true. But there's a matchup like that when Samira is having such a positive matchup against Puran, maybe they might consider. But on 99% they won't change. That is what I think. But yeah. But I think
Yeah,
yesterday now Sai Sudarshan has got back the orange cap. Today Nicholas Puran will again push for the orange cap. It's only between those two now. One day Pooran
Hmm.
is getting it back, other day Sai Sudarshan is getting it back. And again Pooran is chasing him, Sai Sudarshan is chasing. Those two batters are just absolutely phenomenal in this season. Superb batting from both those players. Yeah, so I think we can pick our fantasy teams now, no?
But I'm telling you, Virat Kohli is very quickly catching them. He has become number 5 in that list.
Yeah, and even
Though
Surya Kumar Yadav is also there, no?
Surya Kumar Yadav has also come at number 4. So
Yeah, yeah.
the difference
I,
is so long. Like Sai Sudarshan is like very ahead of even Nicholas Pooran. He's ahead like by 47, 49 runs. But again, yeah,
I think
the greats of 20
I think
are coming.
Surya Kumar Yadav will definitely push. I think in full form. I think
Hmm.
in Wankhede he will really push for the orange cap.
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah, let's start choosing our teams and then we can wrap this up.
Yeah. Yeah. So I will go with Aidan Markram. Yeah. Now, like just like how top three of GT should always be there, top three of LSG also. Markram, Marsh, and Pooran. Rishabh Pant don't know whether to take or not. He's not in that platform. Ayush Badoni I will take. Such an underrated player, but he's playing all those knocks. 40 runs, 50 runs he's scoring every match. Good player. Ayush Badoni, Abdul Samad, and then
Ravi Bish.
no, Ravi Bishnoi I am not. Avesh Khan I will take. He's bowling well in the end actually. Mayank Yadav, if he plays, we can take. Otherwise, I'm going with Shardul Thakur.
7 players then you will have.
How seven? No, Abdul Samad I'm
Markram,
not taking. Abdul Samad I'm
okay.
not taking.
So Mayank Yadav slash.
If Mayank Yadav plays, Mayank Yadav. Otherwise, Shardul Thakur. And then from Delhi, I will go with KL Rahul and Karun Nair should be there any day. Mitchell Starc and Kuldeep Yadav any day. And then after that, just thinking. Christian Stubbs.
Okay, so I'm predicting that DC will win today.
Yeah.
And again, I'll go with KL Rahul, Karun Nair, wait a minute, and then I'll go with Abhishek Porrell also.
Oh, super.
Abhishek Porrell, yeah, Kuldeep Yadav, Mitchell Stark, no, Vipraj NIgam
Not
from
picking Mitchell
confused.
Starc. Now he's going to deliver man
I'm
of the match
confused.
today. He's going to deliver man of the match.
Vipraj NIgam and okay, let's go with Mitchell Stark.
Christian Stubbs also is a good player, but yeah.
Hmm. And from LSG, I'll go with obviously those top three.
Yeah, Markram, Marsh, and Pooran. Markram mainly
MArkaram,
because he's bowling also now. You
ah,
were talking where you were saying in the
Marsh,
initial stages of the tournament, you were saying that Markram will bowl also. But at that time, he was not bowling, but now he's bowling regularly. He only picked up the wicket of Vaibhav Suryavanshi that day
hmm.
against Rajasthan.
So
Yeah.
MArkaram, Marsh, Pooran, Pant. Should I go with him? Chalo,
Badoni.
let's see. Badoni, yeah, yeah. Badoni and then Ravi Bishnoi.
Oh, okay. I have taken Avesh Khan because of his simply wicket taking
Sorry, I'll go
abilities.
with Shardul Thakur. Not Ravi Bishnoi, I'll go with Shardul Thakur.
Mayank Yadav, if he plays,
No, no. First match, I don't know how he'll play. We'll see to him. Who is your captain?
captain. Well, if I make Marsh and Pooran as captain, they are not performing actually. And Markram, Aiden Markram captain because he's batting and bowling. That's why Markram captain and then vice captain. Vice captain Tristan Stubbs. Oh, sorry. Wait. Markram captain. KL Rahul vice captain. Because against his former franchise, don't know what he's going to do. Need to see, but
I'll make him
definitely he will be
captain today.
determined to do well against LSG.
I'll
Yeah,
make KL Rahul as my captain.
I'm making Markram as captain because he can bowl and bat, so both points will come. All round options.
And Karun Nair is my vice captain. Chalo.
Okay.
Chalo, so we can wrap this up now.
Yeah, you are going with Delhi. I'm going with Lucknow Super Giants. So yeah, a good preview for today's match between the Lucknow Super Giants and the Delhi Capitals. Only thing I'm sad about is that West Indies women they missed out on the qualification. Hopefully, the competitiveness in world cricket should improve more. As you said, in world cricket, I think the competitiveness is still not up to the mark. Only three or four teams are dominating cricket, and cricket is also going to be introduced in the Olympics in 2028. So by that time, we need to see development in cricket rather than stagnation. Don't you think so?
Hmm. Definitely. And it will be better if obviously the teams which have been the powerhouse continue to play some good cricket. Then that will motivate the other upcoming nations to take inspiration from.
Yeah, definitely. And I think last year's T20 World Cup was a good T20 World Cup. The World Cup which India won, 30 runs, 30 balls, famous uh, thing which South Africa couldn't chase. That World Cup actually 20 teams were participating. I think that is one of the maximum.
Uh,
That is the World Cup where maximum teams participated. Actually, that was one of the biggest,
uh,
longest World Cups actually. So we need more
yeah.
World Cups like that. Then only it will be good for cricket. And teams like West Indies have to show some improvement. Like not qualifying for World Cups. It's not for the first time they are doing this. This is the third World Cup that they are not going to be part of. And also to add to that, they didn't participate in Champions Trophy 2017, and they didn't participate in this year's Champions Trophy also. So
Hmm.
really, definitely, Bangladesh are qualifying over West Indies. Then imagine the kind of level of cricket West Indies are playing. So definitely that
Yeah.
is a big concern to world cricket, considering that West Indies have been former world champions. Um, they're not able to play like world champions nowadays. Anyways, hopefully things can improve and future holds bright for cricket because it's a very good thing that it's coming into the Olympics in 2028. So definitely it is going to be a really interesting to see the Olympics next time. But anyways, long way to go for the Olympics, but good sign that cricket is going to be part of it. So we come to the end of today's preview between the Lucknow Super Giants and the Delhi Capitals. Both teams are looking really good. Both teams are on 10 points. Lucknow Super Giants are on 10 points from 8 matches. Delhi Capitals are on 10 points from 7 matches. So whoever wins today will come to 12 points, and these teams are just marching on ahead and ahead. Actually, you had said that CSK can make a comeback by like RCB last year. Actually, that is looking even more tough this year because the top teams they are keep on winning. They have not started losing yet. That can happen only
No,
if
no.
these
I,
teams
I,
start losing.
I didn't say that CSK can make a comeback. I said that CSK are right now in the same situation in which RCB was. So now
Yeah,
CSK will realize what a comeback did RCB had done. So they
yeah.
will now get to know. That was my point. I'm really not sure that whether they'll can climb up to ninth position even. The way they
Yeah.
are batting, they deserve to be in the bottom of the list.
Or do you really think that actually I had seen Fleming say something yesterday? Like he's saying that youngsters are now going for shots from ball one, and this is very concerning for me. I don't know what is happening to cricket like that. He's saying, what is wrong in having a fearless approach and going after the bowling from ball one? Do you see any concern in that? Why is Fleming
No,
talking
no.
like that?
You need to work according to the plan of the team. Like, team is giving you license if they have good middle order, then obviously why to waste balls there? So I guess that's it. And we can discuss on this also. Stephen Fleming has been a very vocal kind of a thing in this IPL. We can do that also. I
Yeah.
guess time is running. We are running short of time.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, so maybe, hopefully, maybe people like Ayush Matre, now Devalt Brevis, they can all maybe help to change the fortunes of CSK. But still, whether they can make a comeback like RCB did last year is very, very doubtful this time. But let's see, still a long tournament left, anything can happen. So that's it for today. We'll be back again tomorrow to do the review of this Lucknow Super Giants versus Delhi Capitals match. It's going to be a very, very interesting match. KL Rahul against his former franchise, Rishabh Pant against his former franchise. So former franchise and current franchises facing each other today, and it's going to be really interesting. So yeah, we'll be back again tomorrow. Until then, please like, share, subscribe, post your comments in the comment section as to who you think will win this match. We'll be back again soon. Take care, guys. Cheers and goodbye.